Welcome everyone to this brand new video on attacking strategies for rival kingdoms. There are a lot more strategies in rival kingdoms than COD Heroes, for example, so I'll just say right away that what I'm about to say is not everything. These are not all of the strategies out there, these are just the ones that I know and that I use on a regular basis. So, there is the normal multiplayer fight versus the kingdom raid. And each is a different scenario, because in a normal multiplayer fight, you might be going for the honor point reward for destroying the stronghold and the gold, just the honor points, or just the gold. In a kingdom raid, however, there is no gold to loot, so what you have to remember is that you only need to worry about destroying the stronghold, and nothing else matters, just the stronghold. I guess I would go ahead and throw tournament battles in there along with the kingdom raids, because again, you only need to destroy the stronghold in order to win, and generally in tournaments, you mostly care about winning. So in a normal multiplayer battle, if you're looking for just the gold, you could spawn troops at all of the gold related buildings that are outside the walls, or as close as you can get and just try to snipe those. If they are over a wall and within reach, archers could work well. You may lose the fight, but you'll steal some gold from a high level base, and sometimes that's really worth it if they have a lot of gold. Something else to note is that the raider unit, which you unlock at barracks level 6, target gold buildings as their priority. So if you're interested in getting the win and the honor points too, which most people are, troop portals and the kingdom portal are important targets because they give you charges for your special attack. Important things to consider are where are the weak points in a base's defenses. Areas where you only have one wall to break through instead of two may be very important if you don't have a special attack for breaking walls. One strategy that I have found to work well if you are trying to completely destroy the base is to focus on the area that has the most defensive towers first. You want to eliminate the defending DPS as quickly as possible, so look for areas that might have a Primus conduit, which gives towers big bonuses, or just a large group of towers. Which side of the base poses the largest threat? Focus on that side first. Also look for areas where high-level towers are and spawn close to them to take them out quickly. Something else I've seen happen a couple times to my base is where someone uses archers to take out a building and then uses the open space that creates to spawn troops inside the base without having to break the walls. This can be a really good strategy if your opponent has very high-level walls that would otherwise be a game changer. Going back to the archers though, just in general, I've seen some people who only use archers or all archers and one group of paladins to heal them. The idea here is that, again, to be able to quickly take things out without worrying about the walls, but also to snipe strongholds that are located too close to the edge of a base. Archers do solid damage, and a large group of them will take down a stronghold relatively quickly. They do good damage for a unit that only takes up one slot in the squad. Obviously, a lot of these strategies really depend on what ancients you are running, so pick one that complements the ancient you are using. Make sure the first building you target in the base has some strategic significance to it, because the deployment and target choices can make a large difference in the outcome of the battle. You may want to take out a tower or a group of towers that are the weakness of the troops you are using. So wardens are weak against splash damage, so I might want to take out the catapults first if I'm using a lot of wardens, aka archers. As far as kingdom raids go, again, you are just going for the stronghold, so if you can get an ancient like I think Admiral Lee can focus attacks on a specific target, that can work really well. And also, if the stronghold is near the corner of the base, you can also focus attacks on that corner to try and get there as quickly as possible. Anyways, there's a lot more strategies, but those are just the ones that I had personally noticed. So 2 nights ago, the storage on my phone was totally full, And I don't normally have this problem, so I wasn't really worrying about it. I figured I would just clear some space later. However, my phone started crashing and ended up restarting and totally wiping a bunch of the settings on my phone, in addition to all of the apps that I had running in the background and all of the web pages I had opened. So basically, I opened up Rival Kingdoms and it tells me to log into the game center, which I had never even remembered doing for this specific game. And so I do that, and then it takes me to the tutorial again and a brand new base. So I'm currently stuck with a new account and can't seem to figure out how to get back to the one I had. I logged into both my Game Center accounts with no difference and tried using no Game Center at all, but still get the same thing. So not sure if I will file a ticket or just move on to something else, but right now I can't really get any new gameplay. Anyways, I had 3.5 minutes of gameplay left pre-recorded, so choosing between attacking and defending strategies, I chose attacking. I will say that defending is very similar to my COD Heroes defending strategies video, and those tips may be helpful if you haven't seen them yet. I recommend looking at them. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found something useful.